too. So I don't have a really cool story about how I found you. My story is that I was doom scrolling on Facebook to avoid all of the things that I didn't want to have to do, which is like think about my life and how I ended up after 25 years of marriage and six kids being alone and having him say, "Oh, well, you have to accept my girlfriend and the fact that I've cheated on you for the entire time of that we were together." So it kind of blindsided me, which I realize now in retrospect that I had ignored a lot of the signs. But I was just doom scrolling and I saw it and I said, what the heck? What's it going to do? It caused me stress sometimes when the kids were busting in, but Caroline was always very gracious about that. What um what really stuck out to me was that after being lied to for so long in my life, Caroline's willing to tell you the truth, even if
Can
it's
you
not
repeat
something that I
that?
wanted to hear.
Can you
That
repeat that
Caroline,
just because the Wi-Fi cut out?
go ahead. Oh, sorry. I said that it was nice to have you tell the truth after being lied to for so long. It's nice to have somebody to say, yeah, you're allowed to be angry. Yeah, what's happening isn't good. Yes, you have to have dignity. And yes, all my kids found me already. Hi. Hi. Thank you, Jai. So, so basically, telling the truth, having to deal with him with respect, even though I didn't want to, honoring where you are in the journey, and having the anger go from the 10 down to the 3 so that even though I had a terrible email this morning, I was still able to go out to the lake with the kids and let them go out on the kayaks and not have it ruin my entire day. And I think for me that sums it up because I'm in the fire, my house is burned down, and Caroline helped me be able to start looking for pieces that I can move on with. So taking the anger down has been amazing. So
Beautiful. And Jen, I always have to laugh. I always remember you saying to me, Carolyn, you say things to me that I don't like.
don't
Thank
want to
you
hear
for
it.
telling me the truth.
Yes. Like I don't want to treat him with respect. I don't want to remember that he's a child of God, even with what he's doing. I don't want to remember those things, but it's important. So thank you for listening to me though. I am going to sign off though because all the kids are out of the lake and I got to bring them home. Good luck with your journey, everyone.
Thank you so much, Jen. See, this is such a good example of how people with children or cats or dogs or things going on that, Jen was such a great example of somebody who just made it work. And sometimes she'd have to mute and I would see her turn around and be telling the kids, hey, whatever she was saying. But she didn't let that stop her from getting the help and the support and the accompaniment that she needed. And it didn't bother me because I was delighted that she was there rather than not. So, okay.